Welcome back. I'm Shad. We got ourselves another video. We got ourselves a Lapeef video. And once again, I got my brother in this video. So the second voice is not me. I'm not talking to my thoughts. I'm not crazy. It's just an older me with dreads is in the corner. Yeah, I gave y'all a description. He has dreads. A group of women are gonna technically press Darwin when it comes to the word submission. Like they're asking him, what's your form or different types of forms of submission, which isn't real. Now, I want everybody to know that right now. That's not a thing. If you are going by the word submissive, it's a solid thing. It has a definition. There's no wiggle room. It's none at all, but they believe it is. I ain't gonna lie to you, Darwin once or twice slipped up and made them believe it was, because he says certain men will allow these things to happen as if submissive is fluid, which is not. It's not subjective at all. Those men are all right with compromising and being partners with their wife. But submissive, there's no partnership, no compromising. What I say, you do. You're submissive. To think that submissive is subjective is like someone believing dudes being to dudes is subjective. So yeah, no, I'm only into these types of dudes, so I'm not really into dudes. No, bro, you into dudes. You like people who smell like taco meat. There's no close to straight to that. But hold up, just hitting this video, need you to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and notification bell. In the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just let me know that's real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
Can I ask the men a question? What's an example of submissiveness to y'all? And this is regarding to being in a relationship, like girlfriend, wife, you name it. What are some examples
I can give you an
that
example.
you want? Yeah. Right.
If you're working at a law firm and you're a partner, and I'm a pharmaceutical or I'm MD, doctor or whatever, and I open up a practice and I say, hey, look, I'm ready to start building generational wealth for our children and our children's children. I'm going to run this business up from the ground. I got everything I needed. I got a team behind me to make sure we're going to be successful because they've run multiple practices as well. So we can't fail. I need you to go ahead and cash out on your portion of the firm and leverage that money so we can get some of the equipment we need in our practice. And I need you to work at the front desk until we build up enough revenue to hire someone. And yeah, let's go ahead and put the 2-week notice in. And the woman say, okay, fine. And she called her boss, put a 2-week notice in, sell her shares, and we off to the races.
Okay, so I have a question. What if that woman is in her passion and she's following her dream and she's also trying to build up her vision of what she, is trying to bring into her life?
Come again?
If that is something that, she is extraordinarily passionate about, is there room for a compromise in that submission? Or is it straight up, if she doesn't agree to that, then it's just not considered submission to you?
It's not what he considered it is. It's just what it's not. It's not submission at all.
She took the long road of saying, can we not do submission and you call it so that I feel like I'm submissive?
If I'm compromising, technically, as a partner, you just make up your own words, right? That's what we do. You just make up your own shit. Like, oh man, she has a passion. F your passion. How about that?
It's like she a toddler or a kid. You ever notice that? Like you tell your kid, or like right now, at least in America, the West, you're like, oh, this is what you can do to make money. I don't want to do that, Dad. I want to dance. Like, I'll be a rapper or an actor and you pay for it.
I'll be honest with you, I never heard that.
You ain't never. Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of a kid ask their parent. I only seen that in movies. You just said a movie.
No, wait.
I want to dance.
Wait. Let me explain. I'm saying that your parent tries to tell you how to get money and secure yourself. And children purposely say, what about the things I'm passionate about? And I'm like, nigga, them motherfuckers is broke. You only describing 1 to 2% of the niggas that was successful at their passion.
I would say that's subjective to the man. The man might be lenient on that. But it's all dependent upon the man that's have this vision, this purpose, this mission. If his mission was to find a wife that's going to be his Robin to his Batman, And then whenever the time comes, she don't want to know. She don't want to be the Robin. For me specifically, she's not submissive. She should yield. I think you got some guys that will bend for her. You know, say, look, I know it's your passion. Go ahead and do your thing. I'll just find somebody else to do it. So it's subjective. But if we're talking about submission, and there is no condition, because
you know
women
what's
like to use
hurtful?
And I ain't gonna lie to you. You said it was subjective 3 times.
Yeah, he
And
tripping.
then 2 times within that paragraph, you said it's not.
Yeah.
So you're about to prepare yourself for an argument because you said twice that it wasn't, but 3 times you said it was subjective.
Yeah, he went back and forth like a motherfucker, didn't
Yeah, so I know it's not subjective, but
he? He knows it's not subjective. That's why he said it at the very end. I'm like, but you got to be straightforward with no women, my boy. Look at him.
That example, though, Darwin, is that she quit her practice to become a receptionist. And your form of submission is putting her in a lower position instead of just saying, you could come and be a doctor or a partner.
It's all about how you interpret it. You interpret
at
it.
my law firm. Like, that's hurtful. You don't think that?
That's too damn bad!
You interpreted it as a lower position. Actually, a woman,
The receptionist?
actually a woman aligning herself to her man's mission, his wealth generating system, taking her from under the white man.
Killed the white man.
the white
No,
man.
not
Probably the
that
highest
part.
position she could.
No, not that part. You saying, hey, come be a reception, like quit being a partner at a law firm and be a
You're
receptionist
looking
at
at
my
the-
law
you're looking
firm.
at
Why
the-
didn't she become a partner at your law firm?
Because it's not a law firm anywhere. So
Yeah, listening is an art.
it is an art.
Well, obviously, I'm not going to be. If I'm an MD, if I'm a doctor and I got a pharmaceutical practice, obviously I'm not going to be practicing law, right? So I wouldn't have a law firm.
Well, no, I'm saying, why can't she, whatever job she quit is what I'm saying. Like, if you were both lawyers and you decided to open a practice, what sounds hurtful is when you're asking her to quit being a partner and come be a receptionist, as if her being a partner at that
She did
law
it twice.
firm.
She did it twice. she look up. She looks up to the side. It's like she's trying to figure out how to make this she's saying make sense after he told her what you're talking about is not what I'm talking about. If you go back and play it, she looked up and to the left both times like, I'm f***ing up. How do I fix this up? And this is the best she got.
Her wasn't valued to you. The only thing she could bring to your team is to be a receptionist. That sounds hurtful. That
She could
sounds
be-
like,
not
why
only
doesn't she
could-
carry
not
as
only
much
could she be a
value?
receptionist, she can handle the legal policies and all that other stuff that has to do with a pharmaceutical. Making sure that we're
Exactly. That sounds like submission that a lot of women would get on the train with.
Like what? What?
That
But
sounds like
it's not
you
submission.
respect me, and
Submission
I
is not-
I don't care what it sounds like, heifer. Slavery is not subjective. Submission is not subjective. Being gay is not subjective.
Being a woman ain't subjective.
This is how you go down this rabbit hole. You know, the one who just showed up, Bohemian Rhapsody. She's the one that's gonna say being a woman is subjective.
Why you say that?
Oh, because you should see on TikTok, that's her crowd.
Oh, damn.
They would say, well, what's a woman? She has to look up and think about it. That's the rabbit hole that people keep going. Like black women act like it's a woman or a man, but being the dude of the house is subjective. That sounds bad crazy.
Yeah, what you just said. They started this trans shit. I'm the mother and the father.
I started this.
feel valued.
But submission is not contingent about what a lot of women would get on the train for.
Yes, that's true.
Because
But
it's
they
all
would.
about, hey, I
So-
got a
She's not
request.
listening.
She
Would you
looked
do
like a
it?
toddler.
Yes or no?
I do
You're trying
think
to throw
though
a
that
condition on it.
But how come? Why is being an employee or whatever contractor 1099? Why is that lower? How can that be lower? Your own business lower than you working for somebody.
That's true.
Your
No.
own business has more value. Wait,
No.
hold on. Your own business has way more value than someone else's business. It's yours.
It's your
I-
name.
It's your
I
name,
think
right?
that-
How is that lower? That's not lower. That's actually a step up. Like if you have experience working and building your own business, you're way more qualified than any other employee.
I'm not
at
talking
any-
about financially
I'm
lower.
not talking about financially. I'm talking
Yeah.
about
I'm saying
Did
if
it.
we're talking about in our relationship,
You brought up finances. The lady said, I'm not talking about finances. You cannot move forward. You cannot just keep going. I mean, how do you have like a track that when someone say you're now on the track, you say, don't worry, it's flexible. I can make this track work no matter what. That's not how that works.
That nigga just like to argue.
it would hurt my feelings for my man to ask me to be a receptionist if he knows I'm capable of being at this other position that I could fill. Instead, you would go and give it to a stranger instead of offering it to me.
This nigga want a title. That's it. She just want a title right now.
She ego lifting. That's what that is.
Like, this nigga go in the gym and she's the nigga that throws her back out.
Yeah.
Break all the machines. That's what's happening right now. Curl machine. Bah.
But you gotta do it right. You gotta do it right. You gotta look. You gotta look everybody in the eyes. Make eye contact with the camera so they know. Bah. Look at me.
What I'm saying.
What I'm saying, I get the receptionist thing is triggering because it's like a lower, right? You're answering phone calls, maybe doing some paperwork. That might be, triggering, right? But it's your business. Like I would mop the floor and clean a toilet for my own business. I don't have to always hire somebody. I think that if it's yours, you're way more qualified because you're going to gain so much experience that you would never get at a law firm.
I think that what she's trying to say is more along the lines of, can the submission come with cultivating my strengths?
This nigga said the same thing again.
Because it's not really, I think it has less to do with like the reception position being triggering and more to do with it not being in my lane. Because I as a business owner and as somebody who's also looking for submission, like I totally understand where you're coming from in the sense of like, if a man is coming to me and he knows that I am a social worker and you're capable. A MD practice, your MD practice is likely going to interact with social workers. So why wouldn't I take over that department if that's my lane, right? So I think that what she was trying to say was less along the lines of taking a lower position, but can my strengths be cultivated through the submission?
Yes.
She just said she's a business owner, right? What business? You and me own businesses.
Yeah.
There's no business that we own that we don't do some we don't want to do in.
Yeah.
Every time there's a business that we decide to open up, there's some you don't want to do that you gotta do.
I'll be honest with you. As a business owner, you don't want to work.
Yeah.
So you don't actually want to work when you own the business.
Somebody mess up, we got to go fix what they messed up. When it's yours, you send out some information for somebody and they don't do it. You got to be the one to go back and fix it. What is she talking about? It's like, I own a business. What business you own?
Hey, you can't. If you own a business, then you will understand that every position is your job.
Exactly. Until you hire somebody.
Hell, that don't change it. Until you hire somebody. If they don't do it, who else got to do it?
Exactly.
If you have a sub sandwich business, guess what happens? Sub guy ain't here. You got to do it. If the sub guy messes up on a sandwich and the customer do this, and look at you, you got to do it now because they already said they don't trust the sub guy now.
Exactly.
Like, can I still do what I love to do, but do it with you? I don't have a problem giving it up over here because yes, it is about us cultivating a family unit in full support of that, right? But can we find a...
She don't give a damn about that family. That's crazy what she just said. Can I do what I love to do and do with you? Yeah, and pick up them goddamn phones.
What's crazy is if that business that he got make money, she gonna quit that practice anyway.
I ain't never seen a bitch who makes like a lot of money not quit. They quit or they take forever vacation.
Or they make a fake version of their business so they can show you they have it, but they don't do nothing in it.
The way that I can still do what I'm passionate about? Can I still exercise my strengths? Can I still exercise 9 times out of 10 this career I'm super hard for, this degree that I work super hard for? Can I still do that with you? Why does the example always have to be like a woman becoming like in this small position to prove that I'm willing to submit?
No, but
she can balance that. She can definitely balance that.
Because you are going to eventually, let's say you're starting off as a receptionist. It's not saying you're going to stay as one. If you're a lawyer, every business needs a lawyer. It's just that this is where we starting off at. And then eventually, of course, your great husband will greatly appreciate the skills that you have and you will use it. You're just not using it right now.
Well,
That-
well,
Yeah,
that's
but why
like
does it have to wait? Why does it have to wait if she has those
See?
degrees though? You get what I'm saying?
They don't understand submission. The conversation is submission. That's what the conversation is. When you keep arguing back, you're proving the submission word. You're proving you're not submissive. You're proving you want what you want.
Yeah, you a sneaky f***er. You waiting to get us later.
But why can't I do this? That's why they pick the thing that you don't want to do to prove the submission word. That proves the submission word. If I pick something that you think is less of you, I'm not going to say you can prove to me that you're submissive by giving you a CEO job. I can prove you're submissive if your ass clean the toilets after you was a CEO person.
They crazy. You know, most of those like physicians, those small places, they don't even have their lawyers on retainer.
Oh, so they go get them when they need them.
They go get them when they need them.
Oh, see, yeah. So sleepy eye over here in the middle would have been fired as a wife and as a lawyer.
That's crazy. The only thing that they keep is a medical lawyer on retainer.
Saying like,
actually
it
have-
sounds to me like you guys are just
we
You're
have,
building
a,
a
we have an
business.
opportunity to actually show you exactly what submission is. Submission is, that was a great question, Laisha. Submission is doing it, even though he won't or you won't be able to do the role in which the field you're skilled in. That's what submission is. It's continuing to show up and align with your husband, even if the answer is no. Hey, you won't be able to do the legal side of the practice. That's what submission is.
Who'd you give it to?
Oh my God.
In your example, who'd you give it to then? If you told her no, who'd you give it to? A stranger on the street?
I heard it's retarded or something.
It's
Did
irrelevant.
you just place a stranger on the street over your wife?
She thinks she cooking.
She thinks she's...
I would love to watch somebody on the team try to talk to a coach like that. When that nigga tell you to go sit on the bench and you confused, I'm gonna come sit right beside you. So you thought you had him, didn't you?
That coach gonna tell you to take your goddamn pads off. That's gonna happen. And that means you ain't playing no more. You ain't on this team no more.
You'll have to walk all the way back.
Your mom finna have to come pick you up and take you home.
This nigga don't know nothing about teamwork. This is the worst. All women need to be introduced like team sport because none of these women at the bottom, it's 4 of them now, right? 4 of these women have no concept of teamwork. It's insane what I'm listening to.
Who'd you give it to then? You don't see how you just ignored. Okay,
Yeah,
I gave it to Donald Duck.
Yeah.
So are you still gonna do it? So you gave Donald. You're not submissive, you crack brain motherfucker.
It's irrelevant to who I gave it to.
No.
The question was,
Nope.
Couture, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong. You was asking for an example of submission, right?
Yeah, that's what she
The
is.
example
yeah, I gave it. Yeah,
submission is continuing to do it and continuing to show up, regardless of whether or not your feelings or whatever skill is satisfied in the scope of work that you're transferring to.
Is there room for autonomy in your definition of submission?
Third time.
Is there room for autonomy?
She just sits in the back and wait to say something that's stupid.
But she's sitting in the back with the same question. This nigga got the same 3 dribble package. That's all she got for you. It's such and such. I'm gonna ask it again.
Don't do that.
I got to.
No.
Explain what that
there
is
room-
on the record, so we get on the record for understanding for people who don't know it.
I love both.
No, I know what it is, but I don't know if everybody else know what it is.
Because I don't feel like anybody on this panel is not intelligent enough to know what it is.
Well,
That's crazy.
We disagree now.
That's crazy.
We disagree
You
now.
don't think people on this panel is unintelligent? What do you think you are?
It is 4 people on here who are clearly struggling with what submission means. It's 4 for sure. One of them keep asking if we can change what submission means.
I don't believe the people on the panel, you don't know what it means. When a nigga does that, they don't know what it means. Tell me, what are fireworks?
We all know.
Now we all know what fireworks are. That's the nigga who don't know what they are.
We got people watching too, so.
Okay, if you want to go through the definition, you're more than welcome.
She don't know.
Autonomy is the simplest form meaning self-governance or the capacity for independent decision making.
Thank you.
So I would
didn't
say
know.
that you do have independent decision making, but there is a limit to it because If I say, hey, look, hey, we need to move to.
I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna stop it right now.
Is he about to do it again?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna let him do it right now. He about to do the same he did last time, which is why he keep up. If you ask, can you be autonomous while being submissive? No, nigga, you can't. You can't do both. You gotta pick one.
Dog, come here, look at me. Stop it. What are you doing? Stop doing this. You're trying to make this conversation like feel comfortable for their fifis or something. That's not what the word means. There's no autonomy. A robot is submissive. It does not get to choose what it want to do. You think a robot want to clean out the dirty ass niggas?
Literally why right now they're afraid of robots or AI becoming autonomous. Because it ain't gonna do what the you tell it to do no more. It's gonna do what it wanna do. And if it do what it want to do, it's going to do what you watching that one with them big eyes smirking that hard.
Yeah.
It's going to do what them crazy women are doing.
Texas, because of the market. And we're going to sell the house. And you exercising your autonomy as far as decision making goes, we'll be like, no, well, I don't want to do that. So no. In that case,
okay,
no.
So I guess,
but in this case, hey, I want to change the drapes in the living room or some. Okay, go ahead. Dude,
okay, so
I'm over home decor and you're over our life.
I knew y'all was gonna take it to an extreme.
Hold on.
You didn't hear what she just said? You didn't hear what this this sleepy-eyed bastard just said. I can do it with my home like decorations,
home decor.
But you have it over our livelihood. What does leading mean? You don't believe your husband's supposed to lead.
I don't think that's true. I think she just arguing because she got that big ass jacket on, and if she got a husband, she only got that jacket on because he told her if you touch that thermostat, I'm gonna fold you.
I'm not taking it to the
Not today, Darwin. Not today.
Big screen. Darwin, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it funky with you, Darwin. You did this to yourself. You told them 3 times submissive was subjective. When nobody but these crazy motherfuckers with goddamn loose ass jackets on believe that. Someone just pull up the definition. If you pull the definition up and paste it right there in the middle for everybody, I would have did it. I put it right there in the middle and said, this is what submissive means. There's no backtracking. So your form, there's no such thing.
There's no such thing. Yeah.
We can technically move the conversation along now. We don't need to talk about this no more. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, you're not submissive.
Men need to be really, really careful when they start trying to pit women with what you just seen. Those women literally know that that's not submissive. But if you give them an inch.
That's why I don't pick with passions. If you tell me you have a passion to be something in life, nah, baby. I watched the video. They were pretty much going at a guy because he said women with lower standards are more likely to do the things you want. And they said, what? No, a lady with high standards are technically better than lower standards. And I was like, the f are y'all talking? Y'all know what today's era is, right? There's a bunch of barrel-built out here with high standards. Low standards, you just push them a direction. They're moving unless they're crazy.
Those people are confusing your standards that you want with your ability to go do something. Like there's people with low standards got a hell of a drive, right? Like I'm not trying to be a super guy, but I'm gonna work every day. I'm not gonna miss no work days.
Yeah, you talking about me and you.
Yeah, so
it sounds bad. You talking about me and you. I don't need these fancy things.
Yeah. Get me food, a house, and it can take care of my stuff. I'm good. Them standards that they talking about, trash.
I don't even have to be a high value man. Do you care? Not me. Give me 2 chocolate and I'm good. They gotta be natural hair. That's where our standards is not low.
It's gonna be the person make my kid. I'm not finna sit around. You done ruined my child.
Millionaire jacket status over there. She has a husband.
Yeah, that's the only reason she got that jacket on. I'm telling you.
Do she have a kid? If this nigga got a lady in that house saying wild shit, she don't do shit.
I don't think I think she on here for beef. I think she take out all her anger on YouTube because if she in that house with that jacket on, it's because he told her, don't touch my goddamn thermostat.
Oh, so she releasing her anger out on everybody. Yeah. And Sierra's dumb. She didn't know what the word means. Instead of just being an intelligent person by saying, I don't know what that word means. You know what's crazy? That's a form of intelligence. You don't know something, ask for somebody to tell you what it means.
But if she was intelligent, she wouldn't have jumped out there saying the word.
My nigga.
She pulled up saying the word and she didn't know what it meant. And then when he asked her, you could see in her eyes, she died right there.
I think after 23, I made a firm line. I mean, a line in the sand. You said word I don't know, I'm gonna ask you to tell me what it means. I don't care how big the word is. You don't know what that word means? No?
Nope.
Not at all. Kind of feel like you don't know what it means now because I asked you to explain it. You won't now.
Don't double down, nigga. Just tell me what it means.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.